What's up everyone? Welcome back to Dedicate Your 30-Day Yoga Journey. It's day 24 and today I invite you back to your balanced state. Let's get started. Hi darling people and pets. Let's begin standing today. Unless you're a pet, you can stay down nice and low. Do whatever you want. Humans, let's start in mountain pose. Feet hip width apart or feet together. I always say I love Yoga with Adriene community because it's like no person or pet left behind. Everyone's welcome. And not just dogs or cats, we have all the pets, all the babies are welcome. Okay, when you get grounded through the feet, lift up through the chest, and let's right away bring the hands to the heart. So this is our first posture, quiet mountain. We're gonna use this shape today, this asana, to just do a little body scan. Day 24. Feel your feet on the floor, all four corners rooted, and trust me, trust yourself, trust this practice, this time that you've dedicated for yourself, with yourself, trust it, and go ahead and close your eyes. And if you're really sleepy today or for whatever reason, just balance feels a little, off to begin with, just take a nice wide stance. You don't need to torture yourself by bringing the feet really together. So find nice footing and allow the sound of my voice to gently guide you. So you don't need to look at the video for this moment. Without moving too much, let's reconnect with this loop of energy. This lift, this rising up through the front body. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, relax your shoulders and gently feel, imagine, see, awaken this grounding through the back body. So again, we have this lift in the front and this sense of a grounding in the back. And then nice and easy, just bring your awareness to the soles of your feet and just notice where you're kind of carrying your weight today. Or I just noticed that I was shifting back and forth between my heels, just unconsciously. So bring your awareness to your feet. And if you're wanting a more vigorous practice today, I'm gonna get to some movement here in a bit. We are gonna get to some movement here in a bit, but let's not waste this moment. I think it's valuable to start nice and easy and acknowledge where we are so that we can embody balance. Then after taking a moment to just notice where you're carrying your weight in your feet and where your center might be. Maybe it's just like completely disappeared. Maybe your abdominals are sore from all the great work you've been doing. Whatever's going on today, maybe you're full, maybe you're hungry, literally or metaphorically, whatever's going on. Use the sound of my voice to guide you as we slowly ground through the feet and take our awareness up through the ankles. And if you want, you can just trace a little line, or if you're feeling creative, you can put a soft, warm light down on the feet and the ankles. Gently begin to deepen the breath, and we'll continue to draw awareness all the way up the body. Up through your legs, lovingly tracing a line, bringing that awareness up through your legs, past the kneecaps, into the thighs, and then all the way up through the pelvis, the bowl of the pelvis, and the right hip and the left hip. And then draw your awareness all the way up through the base of the spine and continue to travel all the way up through the torso. The low belly, take a full balloon breath here. And then continue to bring your awareness all the way up through mid-back, mid-torso. And now all the way up through thy heart center, the figurative heart center, but also the upper back body, and the shoulders. Notice how this could, not saying it will, affect your breath and just the way you're carrying your shoulders and the awareness you have in your neck as we travel up through the neck. Sweetly part the lips as you bring awareness to the jaw, the mouth, the jawbone, jawline. And then up through your nose, the eyes, the ears, the back of the head, and then finally the front of the forehead, the third eye, the brow point. And then all the way up to the crown as you stand up as tall as can be, or if you're modifying and practicing this in a seated posture, sitting up as tall as you can be here. Just honoring who you are and where you are today, because I think that's the first step toward embodying balance. Just kind of honoring where you're at. And it's a practice. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let go of everything. Fingertips come down. You can open the eyes. We'll let go of that little visualization. But do not let go of this idea that, balance is so much more than standing on one leg or one arm or juggling multiple scenarios throughout the day. It's a state of being, right? It's our natural state perhaps. And naturally we get a little bit far off to one side and then the other. And so the practice of yoga just helps us come back into our natural state of balance, not necessarily trying to transform into somebody else's idea or become the superhero version of ourselves, but you already are that version. You get the picture, right? You're just kind of spiraling back in towards what feels good, what is already naturally balanced. So nothing like balancing postures though to really hold up the mirror and reflect, kind of where we are. So just honor where you are today. Whatever happens, happens. We'll fill it with nice conscious breath. We're going to start by coming into Warrior Two with the right toes forward and the left toes turned in. I'd like to take a moment to thank my assistant for just showing up every day with a positive attitude. Thank you, Benji. You help keep me balanced. I appreciate you. Send the fingertips out when you're ready and let's settle in. Front knee bends. We drop our center down in space. And then notice if you're tending to lean forward a little bit here, you might not even know. So part of working with balance on the yoga mat is kind of turning on, wink, wink, that inner mirror, okay? And you can always practice this with a chair underneath your right thigh for a little extra support. You can pull the pinkies back. You can lift the heart. And by golly, you can reconnect with the deepest, most loving breath. Inhale in, just waking up the legs, pressing into the knife edge of your back foot, engaging through the left inner thigh. Inhale to reach for the sky, straighten both legs. Exhale, turn the right toes in, turn the left toes out. And we'll take it to Warrior Two, Virabhadrasana 2 on the other side. Just waking up the legs, feeling this lift up through the spine, this length through the crown of the head. Bringing the mind's eye, the focus inward on the breath, on the sensation of the body in this asana. Take a big inhale, get nice and long in the neck. And exhale, relax your shoulders down. Next inhale, reach the fingertips up towards the sky. Turn your left toes in, look up, and then exhale, hands to heart. If you want to be a little adventurous and have some fun, you can bend your knees and hop the feet together. Otherwise, let's bring back this ancient yogic move called heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Thank you and good night. Okay, here we go. From here, you're going to inhale, lift the sternum to the thumbs. Exhale, send the hips back in space for Utkatasana chair pose. So again, continuing to gently wake up through the legs, the lower body. So pull the hip creases back, send your heart forward, and then let's open up through the shoulders and the heart by sending the fingertips forward, thumbs reaching up, but you don't have to go too far up here. That'll come in time. You can use the fingertips and the arms reaching forward to really allow yourself to drop your center down in space even more, kind of counterbalancing this weight here. Great, now find your breath. If you're holding your breath here, release, break free the change, start to break free the chains, is what I meant. Start to breathe a little deeper and more fully. Inhale in, exhale. Send awareness down through the feet as you reach towards the sky, straighten the legs, and once again, exhale, hands to heart. Great, step the feet wide again, this time a little bit, challenge your stance is all I'm saying, maybe a little bit, throw yourself off balance a bit. Then we'll find this loop of energy, again, lifting through the front, grounding through the back, and then here we go, take up space. Send the fingertips out, star pose. Think of a big X shape. If you're doing this in a seat, you can just send your fingertips out left to right. Find length in the spine, again, really, really tall and long. Deep breath in. Big, big breath. Exhale, relax the shoulders down. Spread the fingertips in celebration of you, of this practice, of this experience. Then we're going to inhale in, check it out, exhale, left hand comes behind your back, right fingertips reach toward your left toes. So just go as far as you can here, breathing into the right lower back. If you can touch your toes, great, give it a sweet kiss, maybe you touch the shin. And then here we go from your center, from your core, star pose. Take up space, inhale in, exhale, right hand comes behind you, left fingertips reach towards the right toes. Wherever they land is great. Remember, honor where you are today. Part of finding that natural state of balance is learning how to honor who you really are and where you are each day, each time we wake up. All right, let's pick up the pace a little. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, right fingers to left toes. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, navel draws in and we cross over. Inhale, take up space. Exhale, navel draws in. Touch the toes. Inhale, rise up, lift the corners of the mouth just slightly. Exhale, integrating the spine. Inhale, rise up, take up space, strong lower body. Exhale, soft fingers, send it down. Awesome. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, left fingertips down. One more to each side with your breath. And the next time you're in star pose, take a deep breath in and then exhale, palms kiss together up and overhead and slide down to your heart. Bend the knees, step or heel toe, or hop it together. Trust yourself. I'm gonna do the weird one because I'm from Austin, Texas. I like to keep it weird. Okay, and then here we go, back to the quiet mountain. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Interlace the fingertips. Shift your weight gently over to your left foot. Nice and slow, again with the marionette string. Imagine this string is just pulling you up from heaven, from the sky. Your right knee lifts up, up, up. So we're here, we're building strength in the right hip flexor. The abdominal wall has our back here, literally. And then from here, we'll catch the right shin, squeeze and lift. Beautiful. Inhale in, exhale, relax the shoulders and find your focal point. Maybe a little something out in front of you, a drishti, something you can set your gaze upon. Okay. Then you can stay here. If this is much too much, you can come back here, bringing right big toe to the earth, working at your own pace. Next stop, we'll slowly take the left thumb to the sternum. This is set there to remind you to lift your heart. Keep this lifted, not collapsed. Okay, breathe deep, hang with me. Right fingertips slide down to the right ankle. Right knee stays in, it's gonna wanna come out. Keep it in as you come to kick the right toes back, and we find this beautiful quad stretch. Then from here, you can stay here just enjoying this quad stretch, or we're gonna take the right hand to the right inner arch of the foot, inhale in, and exhale. Take your right knee all the way towards the back, kick your right toes all the way up towards the sky. And again, just like in that chair pose, we'll send the left fingertips forward to counterbalance this shift of weight. Standing bow or a dancer variation. Breathe deep, take one breath at a time, holding onto your center. Soft gaze forward, moving at your own pace, using your vocabulary, all of your tools. And then, best you can with control, bringing it back in nice and slow. If your right toes are on the ground, you can meet up with us here. We're all gonna hug the right knee up and into the chest. And then let it go with soft, easy control. Sweet. If you need to shake out the left foot here, please do. We're gonna begin again on the other side, nice and slow, interlacing the fingertips. And again, rather than catching, we wanna kind of get all of these intrinsic muscles connected and moving before we hold ourselves. So keep your hands here in this little prayer position, and nice and slow, lift your left knee up without your hands. Yep, beautiful. And here we also feel the right glute turn on, we feel everything turn on, right? And then we can actually grow our balancing postures and our asana practice in this way too. So if it's difficult, just keep at it. And then if we want to take it to the next stop, we'll then bring the hands to the shins, squeeze and lift, press away from your yoga mat with your right foot. Inhale in, exhale to relax the shoulders down. Stay here, or we're here. Or we'll take the right thumb to the sternum, just a little reminder to keep the chest lifted. And when you're ready, slide your left fingers to your left ankle. Keep your left knee hugging in as you slowly slide your left knee in and back for this awesome quad stretch, opening through the left shoulder. Heart stays lifted. All right, stay here. Or moving with your breath, you'll flip your left hand to the left inner arch of your foot. Inhale, squeeze and lift. Find your connection to midline. You got this. And then nice and slow, go exploring. Soft and easy, no rush, particularly if you've done this a million times. See if you can slow it down. Find something new, a new connection. In time, right fingertips come forward to help balance the kicking of your left leg back. Left toes towards the sky. Breathing deep, upward facing dog in the front body. Using that loop of energy. Soft bend in your standing leg. Find your breath here. Find the grace. Find the joy with this steadiness. You totally have everything you need. Inhale in and exhale with control best you can. Slowly release. Everyone will hug the left knee in. And then we'll release it down with control. Awesome. Back to the quiet mountain. And just take a second to notice how you feel. Take a deep breath in. Use your exhale to relax your shoulders. Interlace the fingertips one last time. On your next breath, press your palms forward. Then send your pinkies up and back. Inhale in here, exhale, slow tilt to your right. Bump the hips to your left. And dig into the heels, come all the way back up. Slow tilt to your left, bump the hips to your right. Then inhale all of your full potential, your amazing potential that already exists. And exhale, we land grounded. Left and right side of the brain and body working to unite as one. Bring the palms together at your heart. Inhale and exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Closing our practice, honoring the process, honoring it all. in an effort to stay balanced. Doing great. Tomorrow's day 25. I'll see you there. Let us know how you're feeling in the comment section down below. And I'll see you then. Namaste.